Hi guys, and welcome back to Rishi on Demand. I'm so excited that you're here. Here on Rishi on Demand, we talk about all things lifestyle, motherhood, marriage, you name it, we talk about it, and I don't mince words. So if you're new here, consider subscribing down below. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you don't miss an upload. And if you're oldie but a goodie, tell me down below when you started following me, because I mean, I love you. I love you so much. So today we're talking about the carnivore diet. I want to give a little backstory to my journey to the carnivore diet, and then we'll get into the challenge that I'm doing right now for the month of January, which is World Carnivore. About my journey, I used to be 364 pounds just 2 years ago. I've always struggled with my weight. It's never been a secret. I still struggle with my weight. I've always tried to take the traditional routes, eat less, move more, vegan, vegetarian, no red meat, whatever, body, insanity, name it, I've tried it, and I've lost weight, but it's never been something that's sustainable. And when I look at my life, it's never been something that's been sustainable. Fast forward to about 2 years ago, I decided to undergo weight loss surgery. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy, which is VSG surgery. It is a weight loss surgery. And true, I lost weight. I lost about 50 pounds super quickly. And then the other 40 kind of trickled off super slowly. But of course, I was super restricted. I was eating less than 1,000 calories a day. I was really dehydrated, super sick, and I was just miserable. Once I started to heal and I became less sick, I had another complication. So what a lot of people don't know is your body sometimes will hide underlying conditions that you have if you're overweight, because it's dealing with and making concessions for the fact that you're overweight. So as you start losing weight, your body starts revealing things that have always been there, but it's been concealed by the weight. I was diagnosed late 2018 with a condition called pseudotumor cerebri. My legs were tingling. I had pain sensation in my feet, severe migraines, vision blurriness. You name it, I had the symptom for pseudotumor cerebri. And after a lot of testing, I was finally diagnosed. I was super scared because one of the biggest side effects of having pseudotumor cerebri that goes untreated or if you don't do anything about it, is you could lose your vision. And the thought of losing my vision and having a small child that depended on me it was the most terrifying thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. So I knew that I needed to make a change. So I started researching. And one thing that I found out was, if you have a condition like pseudotumor cerebri or most autoimmune diseases, but specifically in my case, pseudotumor cerebri, is inflammation is a big no-no. You want to try to minimize inflammation as much as possible. So through my research, that's how I came to learn about the keto way of eating. I heard about keto because I was trying to look up non-inflammatory or anti-inflammatory ways of eating. I didn't want to be taking an anti-inflammatory medication for the rest of my life. I wanted to do it in a way that was sustainable to my life so that these symptoms didn't just pop back up. So insert keto. And one thing about keto is it was really easy for me to follow keto initially, just because my diet was so terrible. The standard American diet is just, it's such a bad way of eating, but that's a video for another time. So when I first came to keto, I mean, I was dropping weight. I felt great. I felt energetic. My body was not inflamed. I looked smaller, even though the scale didn't move a whole lot. I think I lost another 30 or 40 pounds with keto. And it was coming off rapidly. But one thing that I noticed really quickly about keto is, in order for me personally to be very successful with keto, I had to implement intermittent fasting and very strict macros. I could not deviate from the keto macros at all. And that was a huge sign of anxiety and stress for me, because having to track every single amount of food or every single tablespoon of this or a pinch of that, it just drove me insane. And I know that keto can be done, dirty keto, lazy keto, it can be done a lot easier, but for my reason for coming to keto was to keep my inflammation and my symptoms at bay, and for me to have the best results, I needed to track in order for keto to work for me. And I just I didn't like that at all. So doing some further research, I came across Dr. Ken Berry here on YouTube, and he's a phenomenal physician. I love the way he gives you the information with a no-nonsense approach, and I just really resonated with him because, a fun fact, I was a physics major prior to being an accounting major. So I love the fact that he pushes for individuals to go and read these studies themselves. And once I read the studies that pretty much set the basis for the standard American diet, and I found out that it was pretty much epidemiology, which is a glorified survey, I was disturbed. I was really disturbed about that. So I decided, what have I got to lose? One day I said I was going to go balls to the wall and just try this carnivore diet. It seems so simple compared to keto, and I'm not saying keto is bad. If keto works for you, stick with keto. I love keto when I want a little bit more variety in my diet, so I'm not saying anything negative about keto. I mean, for me, on a sustainability level, carnivore was just so easy. I didn't have to track anything. If it was from an animal, I could eat it. And I mean, that's how I looked at it. I did not go as far as having the honey. I know some carnivores do the honey because it's an animal byproduct. I don't go that far. I stick to pretty much 0 carb animal products only, 0 carb animal protein and 0 carb animal fat, just because it makes my inflammation pretty much non-existent, and I feel amazing at the heavier weight that I am now, because I'm not a small girl at all, but I feel amazing. I can keep up with my son. I'm not having a shortness of breath. My joints are aching and popping, and I'm only 28, so I shouldn't have aching and popping and cracking bones and joints, and it shows. I feel amazing. This is a way of eating that I will probably always defer to, even if I go into a little bit of ketovore every now and then. This is definitely a comfort zone for me, and I just wanted to share, you know, my background with carnivore and my reasoning for doing carnivore. It's not 100% weight based, so when you see me, you see that I'm still a fuller figure. The weight is coming off. It's coming off very slowly, but that's fine with me, because my reason for eating carnivore is not based around weight. Weight loss is a byproduct, a welcome one, but a byproduct of this way of eating. And for me, the inflammation and the pain that I don't experience anymore is much more important. Now, why you all are here. So today starts World Carnivore Month. The whole month of January is World Carnivore Month, and to commemorate that, I am hosting a Carnivore Reset. It's a carnivore challenge so that people who are on carnivore, ketovore, or keto can decide to tighten it up just a little bit. I mean, I know over the holidays we all probably were a little bit lax. Maybe we had, if we're a strict carnivore, maybe we had a little tomato. If we're keto, maybe we did a little dirty keto. Whatever that means for you, I'm calling it a Carnivore Reset because for me, I will be eating strict carnivore. I will be eating 100% animal products, 0 carbs, and I also will be restricting my eating window from 2 to 8. So that means I'll be doing an intermittent fasting protocol along with it, just because it helps me be accountable and it helps me not snack. I'm a huge snacker, and I found that when I don't even think about food until 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, by the time I'm hungry again, it's about 5 or 6, and I can be done eating for the night. But I want to give myself a couple of hours if I have anything to do. So for me, my Carnivore Reset is eating strict carnivore, 100% 0 carb animal products every single day, no cheating, and my eating window will be from 2 to 8. I'll be doing weekly check-ins here, showing y'all my weight, letting y'all know how I'm feeling, and I'd love for you guys to join me on this journey and comment down below in the comment section, you know, your starting weight, why you're doing the Carnivore Reset, what that means to you, and we can just build a community here of keeping everyone accountable, as well as being friendly and nice and giving tips and tricks that we've learned along the way. We have some baby carnivores, I'm sure, and we have some people who are new to the keto diet that could use the helping hand. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey. I'm going to insert some footage here of me weighing in so you guys will know my starting weights as of January 1st. And yeah, so I'm super excited, you guys. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey. Like I said before, if you love anything lifestyle and family and obviously carnivore related, click the link down below, consider joining the tribe, and make sure you click the bell notification so you don't miss an upload. Find me over on Instagram because sometimes I post yummy carnivore recipes over there. And yeah, thanks so much for stopping by, you guys. I'm so excited. Love you guys. Bye.